Welcome back, guys, on my YouTube channel. Today is an exciting day. I'm here with my friend Luca Marinone. He's a motocross rider and has done a Tuareg Rally last year. Today we are officially sending our entry to Dakar. It's the first days entries are open, and as you know, I've already raced a few Dakars, but for him it will be the first time. He's gonna be a rookie, so I'm trying to train him and taking care of him so that he gets to the start with all the knowledge he needs in order to succeed in Dakar. I have a small technical problem. I have only one microphone, so now I'm gonna hand him over the microphone.
Hi guys, as you can see I can race right now without a seat, but it's not a problem because I stand on the bike.
The reason for which he doesn't have a seat is because he tends to sit down too much, so exactly. I eliminated the problem by removing the seat.
Since now there's no way back, we will send the entry in a few minutes, so I hope Azo will accept me, and let's see what happens.
By the way, the shirt I'm wearing is the official Luca Marinone shirt. He designed these to do a sort of crowdfunding and get some support for his Dakar, but really you gotta buy these so he can pay me the bike I'm building for him. Okay, Luca is gonna do all this journey with me, as you've seen in the last video. If you missed it, I put the link here in the video. We are gonna do all these things, but the first step, now that we made the decision, is to send our entry, and I'll guide you, and this will act also as a tutorial for you to understand the exact procedure to send your entry. Probably you hear a background noise of rain. That's because it's really pouring rain as we are sending our entry to Dakar. And even the sky is crying because we will officially be poor from tomorrow morning. Okay, now I'll take you through the exact procedure in order to create your file and officially register to Dakar. The first thing we do, we go on the website, which is dakar.com. On the home page, you'll see up in the top bar a competitors tab. You click on the competitors tab. We see here two different photos. On the left side, you see Dakar 2021. On the right side, you see Dakar Classic. The Dakar Classic is a new category, but we'll stick to the motorbike category. We press access our information. You go on the area registrations, click there, then sign up. A new page opens, and if you already have raced Dakar, you're already registered on the Dakar website. In this case, for Luca, it's the first time, so we will have to create his new file. We click on First Visit, create a user account. Here we find all our details, name, surname, language, our address. Now we'll fill all this, and then we'll click Confirm and move to the next step. Once we completed all the information, here now on the screen you can see Luca's email, so if you're a hot girl you can contact him, or if you're interested in his shirt you can write to him and he'll ship it to you, and he'll also pay you to wear it. Then we click confirm. Okay, you double check all the details are correct, then connect. We save the password, and now that we have created our account, we click on already a member. Yes, now you're an official member of Dakar. We put email and password, connection. You have not confirmed your email address, so
now
he's already rejected. Once you completed all your account, you receive an email. You have to confirm. Once you've confirmed, then you can connect. Now that we have confirmed the email, we go on already a member, we put our login information, click connection, and we have to create a vehicle. So depending on which category we are racing, now we create a vehicle. Here it says team and payer, so you'll put your information. Even if you're racing solo, he's probably racing Malmoto because he'll need to pay me so much for his bike that he won't have money for service. And here we have to register also from which bank account we will pay, if we are paying from a company, if a sponsor is gonna pay for us the entry. One important thing is that once you send the first payment, the person that did the first payment has to take care of also all the other payments. So you cannot have one sponsor pay your first payment and another pay your second payment. It has to be always from one unique account. We create a new team name. We will put LM314, like on the shirt. Registration of a payer. This is a delicate side. When you register the payer, you have to specify if the registration is carried out by a team manager and it's being paid from another person, or if, like him, he's his own manager and he's racing and he's paying and he's doing it all. So we press the first radio button. The present registration is carried out by the manager, which details match those of the payer, meaning he's both the manager and the payer. Click next stage. Here we have the vehicle sheet. Don't worry if you don't know yet which bike or which car you're racing in. Here, even if you insert information, you can change them further on in the next steps and in the next month. So in this case, we are building a Yamaha and we will put all the details of a Yamaha. We select which category, and here we are motorbike. We select then the make, we go to Yamaha, bike model, in this case it's YZ450F. Group, here you have to specify if you are an elite rider. Those are the riders that have a yellow number plate. We are not an elite rider, nor we are a priority pilot. We are not featured on any of the ASO Elite lists, so we select Group 2. Class, we have to select if we are super production or marathon. Marathon, you are not allowed to change your engine and several parts on your bike have to be stock. Instead, super production, you can make any modification to your bike. We will select the marathon class because we are too poor to have other engines and to modify how the bike comes out from the factory. So we will have to keep many of the parts on the bike standard. Will our vehicle be loaded from Europe? Yes. Next stage, supporting documents. Here we will have to upload the documents regarding the bike and our vehicle. We obviously don't have them yet. We'll just put some details in and we'll move to the next stage. Okay, here the vehicle registration certificate, we're asked the length, the width, the height, the weight. We have no clue, we'll just put random numbers. Vehicle registration certificate, we don't have it and we'll have it probably in October. The original Bimoto is the Malmoto category, as most of you know it as the Malmoto class, and it's those riders racing alone just with the box of spare parts like I did in my 4 Dakar rallies. He's gonna race Malmoto with me, so will you take the original service Bimoto? Yes. Dakar Service Center, you have to select if you plan on purchasing Michelin or BF Goodrich tires and Motul products during the Dakar Rally. Are you?
Yes.
Yes, we'll select both yes. We get then to the patronage section. This is very important for rookie riders that have never raced Dakar, because if they have a mentor that is a Dakar experienced rider, so like myself that I raced 4 Dakars, they can not only be mentored and get some help, but also they get a 1,000 euro discount. I get 500 euro discount, but mainly the purpose of this is to guide rookies and help them succeed in their first Dakar. So name and surname of your Dakar mentor. In this case, it will be my name.
Yes.
And if any other of you plans on entering Dakar, send me an email if you want me as your mentor and you want the 1,000 euro discount. But the patronage discount, I, as an experienced Dakar rider, I can provide it only to maximum 2 riders. So one is Luca and the other one, I don't know. Who first contacts me first will get the discount. Last, I certify that the documents are correct and all that. Select next stage. Now that the vehicle is created and we have all the details of the vehicle, we will have to associate a pilot. Here we start entering the competitor sheet. This is very important you fill it in correctly, as your entry might be rejected if you don't provide the correct details. You select the box where you're authorized to put all the details, and here we go again. After we put the basic details, we have to put also the contact details and any additional information as if he is a professional athlete or an amateur athlete. We also will have to select which airport is closest to our home in the eventuality of a repatriation. We'll also place details of an emergency contact in case we are alone at Dakar and we might have a crash and injuries. The first person they will contact, we put the details here. We put also a second emergency contact. Lastly, we have the insurance, where we have to select the various boxes after we have read the limitation of the Dakar insurance. I suggest you also make a personal insurance. Now that we selected and we have read all the information on the insurance, we click next stage. We go to the supporting documents. We will have to upload a copy of our passport, of our driving license, an identity photo. Also, we will have to select if we have any hobbies, and generally Dakar organization wants to know more about us before accepting officially our entry. Okay, we select all the boxes. Next stage. This is a very important part. We have to say list of entries. Have you already taken part in the Dakar? No. Next stage. Now we are in the last section, the summary section. We check everything. In case we didn't upload certain documents, we can do it in a second moment. Everything is here. And we will upload the photos and the copy of the documents and then hit confirm. Once we've hit confirmed, the dossier is officially created, and now obviously he's laughing because the first thing that comes out are the entry fee rates and the deadlines for the payments. And first payment we have to make is 4,000 euros. In case our entry is not accepted, we will be fully refunded of these 4,000 euros. If instead, like we hope, he will be accepted, he'll need to proceed on emptying his pockets even in September when the second deadline is, and October for the third and last deadline. And you can see first entry 4,000, second entry 6,000, third entry 5,700, but this will be lower because he's gonna take advantage of the patronage discount, but also of the social media discount. We have read and we commit, and thank you for having completed the registration form. In order to complement your registration application, we kindly send us your first installment. Please kindly send us your first installment. We have introduced the registration by, okay. Access the questionnaire. In this section, now that we created our dossier, Dakar organization wants to know a lot more about our motorcycling experience and all our details. And we will proceed on to complete also this section. Okay, place these short details. Next stage, motorcycling experience, years racing, more than 10 in his case, as he is a motocross rider. Number of years of off-road motorcycling experience, enduro, Baja or cross-country rally raid, between 5 and 10 since he started doing enduro. Do you practice racing motorbike or quad in categories other than off-road, other than enduro, cross-country? Yes. Once you hit yes, you have to specify which other categories you're training and racing in. In this case, motocross. We hit next stage, rally raid experience. Here we'll have to share what rallies we have already taken part in. Dakar doesn't want people with totally no experience racing because it can be very dangerous for riders without experience to race, and also it's a huge responsibility for the organization. Have you previously done motorbike navigation roadbook? In this case, yes. How many times have you taken part in Dakar as motorcyclist or quad? 0. Have you already taken part in the Dakar in another category? Never. And the following questions are regarding Dakar Series events, FIM World Championship, and Road to Dakar events. Moving on to the next stage, what other experience do you have? How many times have you taken part in Bajas? Never. But how many times have you taken part in Enduro? Quite a few times.
Yes.
Once we completed what other experiences he has on his back, we hit next stage and we go to the penultimate section. What are your personal reasons for wishing to take part in the Dakar 2021? Second question is, what competitive sporting experience other than motorcycling have you practiced over the past 5 years? And here we will write about his cycling parallel amateur career. Try and explain in details why Dakar 2021 is so important to you. Then we hit next stage again, and we have the summary of our motorcycling experience, rally raid experience, other experience, and various. I certify that this information is correct, and I undertake to provide proof thereof. We select, and then we hit end. Once we checked all the summary, we certify that all the information is correct, but all competitors that wish to take part for the first time in Dakar will have to make a presentation file and send it via email to concurrence@dakar.com. Here they have a few examples in different language, in French, English, and Spanish, that you can see and take inspiration. Luca will now have to work on his presentation, send it to the concurrence department, and then let's cross finger they accept his entry, and that will be racing together Dakar 2021. We hit end and we're done. Here we have all our information. We will be able to access in any moment our dossier from the Dakar official website, and we will be able to upload any documents that we didn't have at the moment we did the registration, or change any of the information such as the vehicle we are racing with. A quick view of the back end of our dossier. Up on top you have the different tabs. We are on the home screen, but you can click on My Details and you'll find your personal details. The missing details, here you can check that you have uploaded and completed all the information. If you haven't, you'll have a number. In this case, we have 6 files to upload. Then we have accounting. On the accounting page, you can find the bank details for the bank transfer of the first payment, and that you have completed all the payments. It will show here with a confirmation that you don't own any more money. Then we have My Vehicles. Here you have the details about your vehicle, and you can always access them. Documents to download. Here you have the applicant statement you can download and the sheet of the vehicle with all the details. And lastly, we have the tab to log out. That's all for today. I really hope that this tutorial will help you and act as a guide if you're thinking about sending your entry. Remember, you have to send your entry and the first payment before the 15th of July. If you have any questions or any doubt or anything you want me to cover, write in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!